Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Weekend Hedge. Um, my name is Sumit, and I'm back after a bit of a break in between, as there was a bereavement in the family. But yeah, we'll get straight into it and look at, of course, some of the trades that I've taken, as well as the strategies, which I will go through in the next few minutes. So just to get started, um, all the trades that I take and the strategies that I talk about, they are based on my book, Profitable Hedging and Trade Management Techniques in Forex Trading. Um, all trades, of course, that are there in the book, I've given enough examples, as well as there are videos explaining the same. You can get a copy of the book on Amazon. As I said, yeah, you can watch the strategies on YouTube, and if you still have questions, you can post them in the comments box. We're more than happy to answer them. Um, yeah, just to know that this is not a signaling service, right? These are trades which I take based on the strategies that I've explained, and they work for me. It's not to say that they will work for everyone, so you have the freedom to test them on your own. Choose the one that works the best for you. Pick one, stick to it, test it for sure, and stick to it. The indicators that I use, that's the trading view indicator, or the MACD one, um, or the QQE for that matter, they're all free to my readers. So you can get free access to them. And yes, all of them are on TradingView. And I use the free version of TradingView. So and I try to keep it as simple as possible. Do note that trading is risky, right? So make sure you understand all the risks before risking your money. Great. So let's get onto the charts now. As I said, I trade on TradingView, and here you can see the one indicator that I use here. That is the TradeWise net indicator. Um, in terms of how it works, make sure you watch uh, the tutorial video that I've done earlier. But I will be going through how I've taken the trades and how I go about using the indicator. We start with the Aussie Swiss franc. It's on the daily time frame. I trade only the daily time frame, as you know. There's quite a lot of well, a bit messy here on the charts, but it's actually quite simple, and I will go through it. You do see a bunch of trades that are open. There are three recent trades which I'll talk about, and then there are some old trades which are open as well, right? So you will have a bunch of trades open at the same time. So make sure that your margin requirements are always taken care of, or you keep those the front of your mind. Right, so we got into a couple of buy trades based on the signals that we got didn't go in our favor with the turbulence which has been there in the market. We did make some profits in the buy trade recently, and now we are in a new sell trade which we took on the 20th of May, and so far it's been going in our favor. So a few trades open. Overall, the trend has been bearish, as you can see from the moving averages. The black one is the 200-day, the red one is the 50-day moving average, and it has been bearish. Anyway, so let's keep going. The Aussie US dollar. Right, so here we are on, you can read my notes there, 4 open trades at this point in time. There's an old trade, which we are in, but 3 recent ones overall. A buy trade and then 2 sell trades, which is really because of the fact that the Aussie US dollar has been moving sideways. We did make some profits in the recent buy trade in the month of April also. So waiting for this pair to pick up a direction, right? Yeah, one thing which I forgot to mention was I used two strategies. So one is the ranging strategy. So we're really looking at pairs which move within a range. I mean, the range could be small or big, but it's really moving in both the directions. And then the second one is a dollar cost averaging, which I'll talk about later. And I use that for really trading in one direction. Moving ahead, the Swiss franc and the Japanese yen, CHF um, yeah, the price is trying to break the 175 level. It's really been knocking on it. It's a very strong resistance level. We do have 4 open trades, 1 sell and 3 buy ones. And those 3 buy ones are really coming in from these 3 blue bars, which you see here at the top. The sell ones, of course, we've been able to close um, so far. And yeah, we're waiting for the price to really pick a direction. If it moves up, it will help close all the buy trades. Moves down, we will get into a new sell trade and see how that goes. But again, 4 trades open, so you need to make sure that you have the right lot size and the margin available. The Euro Aussie dollar, the last 5 trades have been very profitable. You can read them off my notes there, right from February. So overall, quite a profitable pair so far. We do have the price stuck between these 2 levels, but which is good as it's range bound. It's not running away. And um, yeah, so we are really waiting for the next sell signal to come in as we already made money on the buy. And yeah, we will see how it goes from there. So all good. The Euro US dollar, 2 open trades, moment 2 sell trades. In fact, the one below, the one on, which is at 1.02, 868, that one is an older one, which really came in after the price pushed up the around February or so. The euro has been strong, or the dollar has been weak overall, and that's the reason for it. We have got a new sell trade, and which came in just a couple of days back, and we are watching that one closely and trying to see if it makes some profit there. But again, Euro USD does work in a range, though it's a wide range, and we would be looking at making profits in either direction. The pound Australian dollar, again, range bound. It's been bullish over the past few months, currently in a full hedge. As you can see, though we're not really using a hedging strategy when we talk of ranging, but yeah, the previous couple of trades have been profitable. In fact, more than those we've been able to close those trades within this range. We are now waiting for a new sell trade as we just made money on the buy. The pound CAD, we are in one trade, which is a sell trade, which came in a few weeks back, and that didn't go in our favor. Of course, we made money on the previous buy. There's a new sell trade for Monday, which we will take, which has come up in the way indicator. The USD CAD, I don't like this pair too much, but overall, because it's range bound, so it has been quite profitable for us. Currently in a couple of buy trades, which are well, they haven't gone in our favor so far, but we've been making money on the sells. This pair has been bearish for the past couple of months. yeah, and we have a new short trade for Monday, which we will get into. Yeah, and by the way, well, just a color coding here on the right side. So the ones which I marked on red, there's some action to be taken in the next session. So I just, mark those up. The pound US dollar, right? So we are in one sell trade, one short trade, which was taken. Just move this out of the way. So the 7th of April, it hasn't gone in our favor, but we've made money on the buys. We've closed the other trades which we've got into. There's a new sell trade which has popped up for Monday, and we will get into that. Again, the dollar has been weak for the past few weeks, months in fact. So that's the reason why we see this bullish trend. You can see from the moving averages as well. The Euro GBP, we got a new buy trade, which is actually a trade for Monday. I took this trade early as the price had come down, and now it's a new buy. Just took that one early. But for those of you who haven't taken it, can pretty much take it on Monday. Silver. Silver is overall, it is bullish, right? Metals do keep increasing in price, so the price keeps going up, but it's more range bound. It ranges more compared to gold, as an example, which I use in dollar cost averaging, and I'll talk about that in a while. Silver, it's overall been quite choppy this year. It's more, moving within a range, which is good for us. Currently 3 trades on, 2 short and 1 long trade. We did make money in the previous buy trade, and we are waiting for the new sell trade to come in. Aussie New Zealand, again, it ranges well, a widest range, but ranges. Currently no trades on, and we've been able to close all previous trades, whether profitable or break even. And we're now waiting for the new buy trade to come in. Right, so those are the pairs that I'm trading on the ranging strategy. And right, so let's move to the dollar cost averaging one. The first one is the Russell. Now, one question that comes up a few times, which has come up a few times, is why the Russell, why not the other indices? I have a couple of reasons for it. One is the margin requirement. So the lot size that I trade with the Russell is the minimum one, and that's 1 unit. It is a pair, or it's an index which uses the minimum margin, right? The others require a higher margin. So that is one big reason why I would use the Russell. Also, because the overall bias is up, but it does range, so that kind of helps in getting more trades. So if I compare this to the S&P 500 as an example, I just tend to get more trades in the Russell, and so I trade that. In terms of this trade itself, so I'm currently in 1 buy trade, 1 long trade, and we're just waiting for it to move in our direction. And once we get the overbought signal, we would make a profit on that. By the way, if you want to understand how the strategy works, there is a separate video that I made on dollar cost averaging, so make sure to check that one out. Moving to to gold, right? So before I get into the trade itself, I just want to point out that I use the gold against the Japanese yen. I don't use XAU USD. A couple of reasons for it. One is that XAU USD takes up a bigger margin for me per lot size, per lot, and it is also um, a pair that requires a higher, overnight charges. It takes up more overnight charges. So I just use um, the dollar against the yen. Also, I'm saying dollar against the yen. Uh, uh, I mean the gold against the yen. And because the Japanese yen is has kind of been kept weak overall, so the dollar is quite consistent in moving up against the yen, which is not really the case against the dollar. As when the dollar becomes strong, gold does come down. In terms of this trade itself, which we are currently in, new buy trade came up a few days back on the 20th of May. It's really been moving sideways. We're waiting for it to kind of pop up. And once it gives us the overbought signal, we would look at closing it and making profit there. Right, so that kind of brings us to the end of the trades that we are in. Of course, if you do have any questions, pop them in the comments box below. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you next weekend in the Weekend Hedge. Cheers, everyone.